we saw that a lot of folks were struggling with, how do I replace my seawall? How do I raise my seawall? This is such an important part of our community, being a waterfront community. We have miles of canals and seawalls that need to be replaced. And so we launched Seawall Associates, which is really a product offering to help individual homeowners and small commercial jobs through the process of how you replace a seawall. It's a complex process, and being led by an engineer and subject matter experts, we can help folks make decisions that ensure that the large investment they're about to make is going to be done right, done well, and done on time.
One of the most innovative projects I think that we were so lucky to be a part of was at the Sky Museum and Gardens in Miami. It's a historic property, part of the National Historic Register. They suffered some severe flooding that knocked them out of commission for a couple of years. So we worked with them to develop a new flood-proofing concept and design. We helped them to develop it, helped them to get funding through the state of Florida and through FEMA, I believe. And ultimately we got the project built just last year in time for hurricane season this year.
We're not an ordinary accounting firm as you might define it. We do so much more than just taxes and audits and financial statements. We're down deep and dirty, digging into the details. So we're seeing what your problems are, but we're not just about giving you the solutions for your problems. We're also looking for the opportunities.
Like Susan was saying, there is like kind of this entrepreneurial spirit. So more than just compliance, we do advise on how to improve operations, how to trim costs, how to improve the bottom line, which that's more than just the compliance work. So I guess that's would be how we help our clients, especially during this past year and a half, is improve the operations of their overall business, not just compliant.
There is a need for resources, there is a paucity of information, and we are going to develop this task team that could advise people, not just about the PPP loans, the applications, the forgiveness, but also the employee retention credits and the multitude of other tax credits, the Families First, all the paid leave. People they were so overwhelmed and overloaded. And that was really what we did.
Pandemic happened, we were just like, okay, we want to make sure that people are safe and we want to make sure that we minimize our internal risk. So we suspended all volunteer operations. And that meant that this small team had to do all of the work that we do and do it without volunteers, even though the numbers increased. We went from providing food boxes to 1,500 households to providing food boxes to 4,000 households. And so we started Families First, which is a hot meal program, because we had clients who were coming to the pantry and literally running out of gas waiting for food. And so we were finding that they were going to more than one pantry in the area just so that they'd have enough food. And the Families First program actually allows for those families to be able to receive a hot meal at their homes through a partnership with that we were able to get with 211 Broward and DoorDash. So food is delivered to the homes and the families don't have to do anything except open the door. I'd love to be able to continue that program. It's going to take additional funding, but we really plan to continue that program.